So where are we then?
I can't say, it's top secret.
Top secret mystery wreck.
Oh, it is a mystery, yeah.
Yeah, this is one we was looking at last week. We've been hearing the visit pretty good, but it's pretty big tides today, so hopefully there'll be a few metres down here. We can see what's going on. Slack water boy still a few metres under.
Cheers! Okay, Robert, we're at Mystery Wreck. It's 30 metres. How long are you going to be?
Oh, I'm gonna do it on the old American tables like the old boys used to do.
Oh, the US Navy tables?
Yeah, 30, 33, 3.
30, 33, 3?
Yeah, well, they're only a little bit bent, aren't they, all those old boys? But they're still alright.
So what, 30 metres?
30 metres, 30 minutes at 30 metres.
And then 3 minute stops at 3 metres?
Yeah.
Cool, that sounds good.
Yeah. It needs nitrox so you can dive like those tables.
Yeah, excellent. Well, we'll see you when you come back up.
Yeah, I'll see you in the helicopter.
See you in the pot. Roughly where it should be.
There's bits of brass.
Yeah. But no steel.
No, not there. I didn't know where the shop was moving. Hard to know where to go. You think, oh, is it moved?
Well, no, there's a lot there to start with.
Oh, I went down.
You was over here for a bit.
Yeah, I
then you
just let a load of line out. I don't know how much line I let out. Felt like quite a bit.
Then you came back, and then you went off to the left.
Yeah, well, I was just going around in a circle.
Right.
So I went off forward, come back to the shots, went on the tide back. See anything went off. I felt like I went off in all three, south and west.
Right.
But yeah, there's bits of brass. There's something down there. But I'm just thinking there's going to be a mound or something here. But
Yeah, well, I went over the mound a bit when I was getting up near you. You know. So what's the fish though?
yeah, it's alright actually. It's about 3 metres.
3?
Yeah.
Okay. Not 8 metres then.
No, not 8. Here we are, we're just landing on the ship, such as it is. It's more just a pile of ballast. Whether that is ballast or cannonballs or shot and who knows what, but there's not a lot to it. There's a couple of the brass bands that Jamie was talking about. There's a little bit of wood that was just in shot. There's quite a bit of wood that's still on show underneath. Probably looking at the keel. The anchor, I don't know, probably a fisherman's lost out. I don't think it's anything to do with the wreck's quite small. It's one of the first cannons coming into view. We're referring to this as a saltash, basically because we don't know any other man of war that was lost in the vicinity. I mean, there's other ones that have been wrecked. You've got the Siren that went down in Cookmere Haven in 1781, that had 24 cannons on it, but that was most probably all salvaged. You got the Nympha Americana and the Brazen down at New Haven, but these are all ships that went up onto the shore. This is the only one that we're aware of as a man of war that was offshore. The Saltash is listed on the charts, but just indicative of the position where it went down. So based on that, we're going to presume that this is a salt ash based on position and number of cannons, until something or someone comes along and tells us otherwise. But for the time being, salt ash is our best guess. Salt ash was a man of war with 14 cannons. It was 26 metres in length and was built in Rotherhithe by a guy called John Quallett. It was a sloop, launched in December 1742. The captain and commanding officer was a John Pitman, who passed his lieutenant's exam in 1732 and went on to serve on 6 other ships before being given command of HMS Saltash. But on the 24th of June 1746, he and one other sailor drowned when the Saltash capsized in a squall off Beachy Head. I can't find any information about it at all, so whether there's anything held in the Admiralty about it, whether there was any inquest held or what, I'd imagine there was, so it'd be quite interesting to go and find out. But for the moment, I can't find anything else. If we get some more information, we'll probably go back down and measure these cannons if we can find out anything about them, see what the length is on them. But we want to 3D image the site, that would give us a good idea. We can get some dimensions off of it, see how big the site actually is. But it'd be good to go down and do some 3D imaging of the site, and then we can send it off to whoever's interested in it. English Heritage might be interested. There's some wood down there on the left hand side. I was trying to find some of the bigger timbers, but unfortunately, because the camera kept turning off, I couldn't see what I was picking up. But yeah, there's a lot of this lead lying around as well. There's another cannon. There's actually a wine bottle encrusted into this lot somewhere as well, which I was on a bit of a mission to find. But that was in there quite solid, so I couldn't get it out, see any clues or anything on it. Which I think we're going to come up to in a moment. There it is, just coming into view now. I've swum around this wreck about 3 times. Now back to the beginning, I'm just swimming forward. That's the entire length of it. And then I'll just swim out onto the sand a little bit. that's where I stumbled across this other piece of brass banding that I found on the first dive. That was a bit frustrating because I was really close to it. But like I say, it is very small, so it's quite hard to shot.
Cheers.
Well, I've had to do some boat maintenance today. Most important things, we have got these little beer holders. We get our priorities right. Oh, and we fix the steering as well.
Yeah. Good day.
Yeah, so all's good. That's good. Yeah, well, I've been out. Back out onto the possibly the Saltash, looking at those cannons again. You strung them out, didn't you?
Yeah, I took down a reel and reeled round all the cannons I could find, and I lost count after about 2, so Robert had to go down and count them all up. Oh, it's cold down there, isn't it? My brain was a bit frozen.
It's freezing down there. Yeah, but
so Saltash had
it's 14 cannons,
14
so it's only, but that's not to say there's another couple not been.
Yeah, you counted 12, didn't you?
Yeah, it's all 12 down here, but that's not to say, I mean, it might be buried under some other, you know, underneath another one that we have counted.
Yeah, well, it was 32 metres, so we didn't get a long time down there.
Nah.
So, yeah, it's only the second time we dived it, so...
Yeah, it's not to say, I mean, we have picked up a few little marks just around that site. We go round and round and round trying to find it, 'cause it's so small, it's a shot. You know, they might just be 10 metres off the wreck or something.
Or possibly one or two of them trawled off.
Yeah.
Probably trawled over. Just going to check the depth. Yeah, we're alright.
You know, want to run aground.
No. Don't end up being a wreck, do we?
No. The irony. Blue Chief wreck divers, wreck can't Beachy Head. Yeah, so we've been having a chat about it. There's nothing bronze down there. No gold.
No. There's about 4 brass bands, isn't there?
Yeah.
Bit of lead.
So we're going to go down and I've got some video of it. So hopefully in this video I've got around to put it together, so hopefully you'll see it. And then later date, when we get some neat tides
And some warmer sea.
Yeah, warmer sea, and I can actually feel my fingers down there because I can't work the camera and all that sort of business when I've got thick gloves on. So I need to give it a few more weeks, let it warm up, neat tide, and we go down, we're going to do the old photogrammetry on it and see if we can get the entire wreck, and then we'll probably hand it over to, I'll see if Historic England on it, or
Well, Wessex will probably want to have a look. What about NSDS? Is it? What's Becky in? Is it MSDS?
yeah, MSDS.
MSDS. If they're interested.
So yeah, we'll put it out here, see if anyone's interested in it.
Oh yeah, and if you are watching, we need some measuring sticks to measure things with.
Yeah, Becky. Thanks, Becky.
What else we need? Oh, we need a magnetometer and a towable side sonar as well.
Yeah. Quite a few gallons of diesel will be handy as well.
Yeah, and you got any red stripe kicking around? Anything else we need? We could do with a posh boat cover as well, couldn't we?
Yeah. Cronenberg never gave us one.
No, they didn't, did they?
No, fucking quite a red stripe.
Yeah, could do. Yeah. Might be worth a go.
Yeah, all these other YouTubes, they get given loads of stuff.
Yeah. We don't get anything, do we?
No, we've got really got anything else. We're talking to ourselves. That's where we are with it so far, and we get back when we know some more the next time. So, yeah.
Yeah!